Now this is the kind of camping that we have been looking for. Got a nice little spot. You can hear the waterfall down there. We got the kids' canvas tent with their stovepipe, keeping it nice and warm at night. Got a fire ring. We got our Starlink out. Some solar panels for 110 power. We got our canvas tent with the stove jack. We got the quads under wraps. Beautiful mountain trees. It's going to be about 72 degrees today. What more could you ask for? We got all our refrigeration and everything inside here. We're making power right now already. We're in a power positive situation. We've got our pantry. I'm gonna make a run into town today, I think, to get some more food. So we got a nice room to store all of our pantry, even more than we had in the RV. Finally starting to clean this area up. This is kind of what the wardrobe looks like. You can see all the jackets hanging, all the shelves. We got shoes for going into town, shoes for camping, tons of clothes. Probably should put the light on here. We got 55-inch LED TV, vacuum cleaner. Most of the space has been cleared out so we can get in and out. Got a washing machine right there. A bunch of our tools are set up in all these boxes. We got a microwave oven for heating up some meals. If things get crazy, we need to come in here in the AC or the heat. We've got that. So we can come in if we need to, if we have a rainstorm or something. But if not, when it's beautiful like today, I'll take you over here, show you a little bit of this waterfall. This is basically our backyard. Right over there, you can see you got that waterfall. We got tons of ATV trails, UTV trails, hiking trails. We're the only people down here, which is exactly what we hoped for our first trip. Hell, there's even a vault toilet right there if you need to use it. If you go down this mountain road, there's some more campsites down there in the valley. Right now, there's no one down there. But we're gonna go check, see how far it is between us and the rest of anybody who might be here. But this is what we've been spending all this time in Dallas, trying to find the right RV and the right setup so that we can come out here off the grid and just live. It's been a long time coming. The last few days have been pretty brutal with, you know, just traveling every day, trying to get everything set up. We got out here yesterday at about 4:30, I guess about 5 o'clock. It took us to get from Carlsbad Caverns all the way up here in the mountains. A little bit slower going than I had hoped. And so it was a long night getting everything set up. This is the first time I have set up the stoves in the tent. I'll show you our tent's a mess because like I said, we didn't really get everything rolling until close to about 10 o'clock. So got a lot of firewood to split. That stove jack right there obviously keeps the embers and the heat up off the peak of your tent. Just let you have a little peek in here. That's the stove, and our bed's a mess right now. But we've got a full-size bed. It's nice and comfortable, double blankets. So when it got down to about 49, 50 degrees last night. I can't remember which. So with that stove right there, you can get this thing easily 70 degrees in the tent. I think we need to rotate the stove a little bit more toward the center of the tent to keep it away from the walls, just in case. And man, you can cook on top of that. You can boil water super fast. So if if it's a situation where you get in tent in the evening and you want to have an extra meal, this gives you an idea of the floor space. It's all full of crap. That gray thing right there is a solar powered battery. It's got some wires coming out of it. So I gotta sort out all the wires, but I've got two solar power, two 160 watt panels right there that go to that EcoFlow. The EcoFlow is primarily responsible for driving the Starlink internet, which has been flawless up here, and then powering all our devices. We've got 2 MacBooks, an iPad, 3 cell phones. My son's got a gaming computer, because this is glamping right here. So that little disc right there is a solar powered light. It rolls out into a real long LED strip. It's actually like little capsulated LEDs that you can change the colors on. So everything is running as energy efficient as possible. We light our tent with those LED lights. We still got the truck and trailer on. We got the quads over here. Showed you that little sink before, that little foot sink. Man, it makes a huge difference when you're out here living in the dirt, completely off the grid, to be able to have a little wash station to wash your hands, keep clean. I'll get my wife out of it. We've been cooking on this Camp Chef Explorer 14. This thing is a beast. She cooked chili the other night in Monahan sand dunes that was phenomenal. Nice and fast, super powerful, it's lightweight, it's easy to move around. So this is it, guys. This is what we've been trying to do for all these months. You know, we thought the RV was going to be the answer. There is no fucking chance in hell I would have brought that RV down here where we're at. No way. For one, it was so much heavier than they told us it would be. And it was really maxing out the tow vehicle. We towed this cargo trailer with the gross combined vehicle weight rating between the two, between the truck, everything in the bed, and the race trailer. We were right at 17,000 pounds, which puts us well within the limits of our vehicle. And so even up here in these mountain roads, I was getting 9.1 miles to the gallon, which is substantially better than the 5 or 6 I was getting in the mountain roads with the other trailer. Now it would get 7, you know, maybe a hair over 7 on super flat highways in Texas. But once we got to the hill country in that travel trailer, I saw gas mileage as low as 4 miles to the gallon. So that thing, that combined, I think I've mentioned this in another video, that combined gross vehicle weight rating, we were at 19,980 pounds, getting anywhere between 4 and 7 miles to the gallon. In this setup, with higher quality gear all the way around, the stoves, everything in here is better quality, much more energy efficient. We're getting 9.1 miles to the gallon, even up and down in the mountains. So we're right now above 8,000 feet. My truck did not struggle at all. We've got the 7.3 liter gas, 2022 F250 with the 7.3 liter gas. Gas mileage was just as good in the mountains as it was out on the plains. I don't fully understand that, because everything I read said it was going to derate the engine. I didn't notice a difference. So far, all of our propane powered equipment is working flawlessly at elevation. Really, this is like the culmination of a dream right here. This is everything we've been waiting to do, and we've got so many other spots like this picked out. The plan is to, we're going to kind of just chill here for a while. If it stays empty like this, we may be here, hell, I don't know, because the worst part is all the moving around. You know, it's not quick to set up. Even last night, we got here at around, what did I say, 5-ish, I think, and did some scouting to try to confirm that this was the right location. And then it wasn't, you know, we didn't get both the tents up until just before sunset. And then you're cooking meals and dealing with those stove jacks, which was the first time we built them. So there was a learning curve there, teaching the kids how to keep the fire going, make sure they don't get like carbon monoxide poisoning in their damn tent, because they had a little bit of backflow. I think my son actually then closed the damper, started getting a little smoky in the tent. So that's a nerve that, you know, that makes me a little bit nervous. Obviously I want everybody to be safe. It's not fun if it's not safe. You know, you push the limits a little bit. We have some fun on the quads, but certainly carbon monoxide poisoning is no joke and can happen while you're sleeping. So let me give you another look at this waterfall. Nice little waterfall. Got some trails going up into the mountains, so I don't know if today's gonna be a relaxing day in camp. We'll probably definitely get out and ride these ATVs and just kind of scout around, see what's out here, see who else is out here, see if we got any neighbors. Then I'm gonna try to get some more videos cut. And there we are down in the valley with all the tents and everything set up. We actually have another third tent we could add if we needed, if there was gonna be some rain or something we needed to get in and out of needed like a covered cooking space or something. But really, there's no real reason for that pop-up tent with that trailer set up the way it is. My wife can put that escape door, I don't know if you can see it on the side. There's a door right there that folds straight out on hinges. So she can cook right in front of it and have plenty of ventilation, keep the elements out. We've got a generator on the tongue, 4,500 watt generator, RMS. Actually, I think it's 3,600 watts RMS, 4,500, 4,700 is peak. So we've got plenty of solar. We got backup generator if we need it. I'm kind of hooked up. One more look, this is what it is. So keep you guys posted on some updates. Hopefully I'm gonna be able to be out here and chill for a little while. I know a lot of you guys like that rant video that I made. I actually have another rant that I shot that same day about 2 minutes later, which I may put up today just to give you guys some laughs. I appreciate everybody who's been sticking with the channel. My subscriber count's really suffering since I started being brutally honest on this trend cycle and just breaking down who I am for real. I don't know why that is, you know. I don't know if I've got some snowflakes in the audience. I don't know if my sex talk pissed off some of you Christians. What I think it is I think it's a mirror, honestly. I think when you see somebody just bearing it all, I think it's a natural inclination to want to do the same, but that forces you to be really honest with yourself, and most people are just not capable of being honest with themselves. They exist in this world by putting their heads in the sand, drinking the Kool-Aid, listening to whatever bullshit they tell you on Sunday morning. You know, you spend your life lying to yourself about who you really are, why you do the things you do, and then somebody starts really laying it bare and it makes you question, you know, what am I really doing out here? Who knows, maybe that's my grandiose narcissistic plan idea. Probably means nothing. There's the cat. She's fucking living life out here. So there you have it, quick check-in. This is what our camp looks like day one out here in the Cloudcroft area. We're gonna enjoy this as much as we can. The plan is still to get to the Grand Canyon sooner rather than later. I'd say we're close to halfway from Texas. I don't know if that's true or not, but we don't really want to spend a whole lot of time in the desert. We figured that out already. It's these pine trees that get to me. So there you have it. Hopefully you guys will keep following along with our little trail travels. There's always going to be something dynamic happening just because it's me. So I can find some way to turn anything into a fiasco. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll check back later.